Sanbonani Bafethu, and this is your boy, KATLEGO aka Mr. Soweto Kafela Motsiba, aka Mr. Cool himself. Welcome to a Kota and Che Bafethu. Welcome to a PSE channel. Welcome to a premium lifestyle guest house. A food bar. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my audio way to Vodacom, my muse. Tanko. Namhlanje ngihamba noGolovi Shoshovi all the way from Mpumalanga Park, currently running in Jozi, currently running in Pitori. Ngihamba noNtlaks. Bamazi ngonhlakanipha abaningi makozositshela ngebhayo nokuthi ubani kodwa mani lama lo NTARIYANA otherwise
mocha vele
ithara wina lo muntu otherwise kodwa mani lama mnandi
ngimnandi kakhulu mnandi
ngiyabonga ngiyatholakele ngiyabonga ukuthi utholakele mina ayikho into engijabulisa njengale so abantu abasekhaya babukele kwamanje bafuna ukwazi ukuthi uNtlaks ubani.
Yeah, Sanbonani, and thank you for having me here. Igama uMandla waNtlaks. That's my stage name, Ntlaks. I'm all the way from Mpumalanga, Nkangala, and I'm a musician, I'm a performer, I'm a producer, I'm a music director, I'm a recording artist, etc. Yeah.
So, ngicela ungitshele kahle yabo ukeleze va ukhule kanjani ukhulisa ama both parents how's life in Mpumalanga?
Yeah. Firstly, lucky enough, ngikhuliswa abazali bami boyi-2 and both of them they're still alive.
Yeah.
And ngifunde my primary ngifundele eNkangala Hlolisisa Primary School. Then I left Nkangala, then I went to Davidson ngafunde JS Malaza Primary. Then went back again for my high school Nkangala, Nkangala Comprehensive High School. Then after then, that's when I started to pursue the career in music and arts.
Yeah, because wonke umuntu mfethu ozala khona into emphushela lapho why ukhethele yo journey le arts because ukwabona mamntana umuntu omnyama like kini bafuna izinto ezinhle either uba lawyer or uba leyo music abayizwisisi kuyabheka.
Yeah, to be quite honest now, if there's one person who can say mina ngikhule ekhaya from ngisesemncane bangi-support ukuthi I have to be a musician or an artist, then no muntu bewulike, and I'm sure they're less than 10%.
Yeah.
So with me, my parents, they always wanted me to be an artist, but you know, every parent routine, you must get something that you can fall back with, you know, and I never believed in that statement from the early age.
Yeah.
So I just chose to say, I want to do this, and I just want to make them proud, because another thing is really we can live ngale career le is because of what happened to the previous artists before us. You know, so they think all of us are going through drugs, or you might go through drugs and all that. So I just decided to say I'm going to Pretoria, and I remember it was years back. I just chose to wait for abazali bami bahambe endlini by Spain. Then but said about to Puma. I just took all my clothes and I was far apart to get my plastic bags to dustbin, and I went to the bus. I just went to Pretoria, not knowing what in and all that, you know. And it was on a Tuesday. The only money I was we raised to survive for the other days, it was to sell itikitilam from Wednesday up to Saturday, then try to survive. So for 2 weeks, I've been sleeping under a shelter in Pretoria, Pretoria Street 320. So I was just going to the tap in the morning, Shayobuso, and go and stand at the State Theatre stage door and sing randomly. So not knowing good, there's people who can actually identify the talent and say, no, let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. And my first gig at that time, remember, I don't know anything, I only know how to sing gospel music, that's it.
Fact.
You know, and I get a gig when in the Bible is like Midtown Jazz. So the guy says, hey, to sound nice, can you come and try some jazz stuff there?
Yeah.
Obviously, because of I need a job, I just said yes, you know. And when I got there, the only song that I thought is jazz, it was Amazing Grace. Our first payment, it was 500 when we were 4 in the band. I just got random guys there, you know. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But today, my parents are so proud of me. You know, when I do shows, I even share the stage with my mother. I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm telling you. So there is no whatever baba icabanga ama-arts, I think now I got a way yokuchange that mindset.
Ne.
They really believe with this thing yasebenza.
Ne,
Yeah.
cause manje kunomuntu oyibukele lento le like
Yeah.
nawe uyafuna ukufana nawe cause wena kahle kahle uyi-teach abantwana abaningi.
Yeah.
So before sikhuluma ngelula living thina sibiza lula living eSoweto angazi
Yeah.
Mpumalanga nibiza soft life maybe.
Yeah.
And yabo before the soft life bekunama struggles.
Sure.
Yabo yini into ofacane nazo iziphi izinto overcomele while usahlala kulawo ma-shelter lawo.
Yeah. I can tell you one thing. Ayikho life engana pothole. That is why everything yenzakala in life. There's seasons.
Yeah.
If you can, if umuntu otshala ihlahla, for instance, a tree cannot be green forever.
Yeah.
At some point, they must be brown.
Yeah.
You understand? So, I think mina mangena industry, I always knew ukuthi will find ama challenges. So I was ready for that. I was ready to accept my community and to decline my community. So I was ready for all those things. Because I just told myself, the journey is not going to be easy. Hence, Ntlaks the journey.
Yeah.
So the journey was not going to be easy. Even to date, each journey I could.
Yeah.
But what I did is that I believe in myself. I believe to gift and talent.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm the one who must make sure Uthlento and becomes a success.
Sure.
You know, and I believe that I can be the best own manager, Yami. You know, so that every time I make mistakes, I can be able to go back to my drawing board and check, okay, how did I do this? Why did I do this? And how can I rectify and make it better? You know, so firstly is to believe with talent. You know, no one, even if you actually manage, even if you actually about to bama events, companies and all that, you need to believe in yourself, which you can do it and you can do it better than anyone else.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm
Yeah, Maguzanaga.
Yeah. So, and then you need to find a mentor, identify a mentor, somebody who was going to inspire.
Yeah.
So one Dr. Philip Tabane once said, consider those who've been there before you.
Yeah.
So alone you cannot just run this thing.
Yeah, prove it.
So you can't just uzihambele nje umqale yakho i-GPS where else bengakabi nabantu abadlulekiyo before. So you need to find people who can inspire you, identify people who can mentor you, identify people who can around the craft le ofuna ukuyibuilder and make it better.
Ne.
Sure.
Because judging to kulento ekhulumayo ne-knowledge onayo ngizwa ngathi ijulile yabo inamandla. So wena njengoRhodman lama ungitshele, do you feel like talent is enough?
It is enough.
Talent alone is enough.
It is enough for me.
Because abanye abantu bathi talent is not enough. You need even discipline. You need what.
Yes, in that regard, then I agree with you. Maybe uzoshanga amaphuzu amabili kule. Talent, it's talent. It's like any other person who's gifted to any faculty yomsebenzi. You can be a doctor, but if you doctor on a discipline, your things cannot go well. So that goes along with us some artists. It doesn't matter how good you are, but if you're doing things that will kill the gifted and talent on that, then it's pointless for me. You know. So you need to find ways as to how you can protect yourself. Remember, you respect your craft will respect you in return. If you're failing to do that, fact yokuthi there's things that we are not doing right around your talent le.
Yeah.
And you'll never lie to your audience.
Yeah.
Your audience, they will know you.
Yeah.
I wish I can mention a name of one artist. Obe Good, female, one of the biggest female artists in South Africa.
Yeah.
She was the best. The only thing I'm kawatile, ukuthi uthathe impilo yakhe ayinikezela edakamizweni. Understand? Now, even if Azami come back, it's not working out. As some time, as very good. You understand? So we always need to find ways to actually, unfortunately, you cannot please everyone, but at least make sure that you take care of your audience, because the talent on it's not axilako.
Yeah.
Axilako. If you want to survive, you cannot just, for instance, you cannot write beautiful songs for yourself and your family. Your music has to go out there. Abantu mele bazi ukuthi okay, this is a sound Ntlaks, this is a sound, this is a style Ntlaks. So that's the only thing that can actually help you to be a better artist. Heavy discipline more than anything else.
No, because baningi abantu ba great, like your likes of Brenda Fassie,
Yeah.
Pro Kid, Mendoza. We lost a lot of great talent due to ama-drugs.
Yes, sir.
Mina ngibuye eMpumalanga.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Ama artists eswazi like abantu ababheki. ongazitshela ngabe ongazithomela ngabe mina ngeSoweto ngakuchomela noma NTARIYANA like you understand awusithomele ngempumalanga before singene ema group okay basebenza
it's unfortunate because thina sikhulele emakasi amancane yabona yeah so amakasi wethu it's either udlale ibhola waldropa endleleni or I think ikaslam I will still continue to talk about me and Trumpis Eugene Mthethwa. Eugene Mthethwa, people they think go to be so weird. Eugene Mthethwa be enkangala. So weird nje ufika akhala khula la. I think this also says with song it's a hub of your art kahle. You understand? So at the moment those are the only two people nomfana lo culu ngoma Poisa I forgot his name. Yes. That guy. I think those are the only people in terms of arts. Yeah, bazame ukupush ikase nebalmisa.
Ne, ringi vanjo khonmane lo mbalile lo ku Trumpis.
Eugene Mthethwa.
Yo, like go music. Idlala ipart
kakhulu.
Yena no Hlaudi bebayenza vele lento yebona local wathi.
Yes, kakhulu futhi kakhulu yeah.
Mina bengize ngicabanga nothi president ekwathu. The way ayilwela ngakhona kwaito la muntu.
It's unfortunate ukuthi South Africa ngisho bakusele mhlambe bazosho njalo
mangashonile ne.
Yeah, because mangaphila abayiboni mhlambe that impact ayenzile. Which it's sad, bruh. It's just ubhlungu ukuthi we only got celebrated in South Africa. I'm not sure about other countries.
The whole world.
Are you sure it's the whole world? 100%. But I think South Africa is the worst of them all.
Yeah, ngathi qalela lento ne.
Yeah, because most of the people, especially in youngsters, kunama legends mfethu akhulele emehlweni wethu sizo music wabo singabazi ngokubabona but until umuntu ashona khani sebampromote all over ku media and all that then we start to know those people and recognize them but it's late
and sekulate ifana nama lyrics wabo most of us will understand mase bashonile
yebo
ngoba umuntu uyacula siyajaga mase kashonile uyamamela
yebo which now relates in two ways it depends on ukuthi surround in your space and how much you push yourself as well. Yeah. It's like blaming a government. Sometimes not blaming government. You know, we expect government to come to us. When are you giving yourself time to go to them? When are you making time for yourself to write proposals to the government? Then the next thing you keep on saying, government, they are giving jobs to the same people. Can't you know? The same people, they are doing their part in terms of comply paperwork wise and all that, you know. So government ayikwazi usuke izenje so ukuthi abobane bafuna inyuku ukuyenza amashow and ama concept now. They don't do that.
So kahle khona manje ngokubambe kahle ne. Into ngizama ukungitshela na ukuthi igovernment ikhipha isebenzisa abantu abayi1 because labantu labayenza into abayifunayo.
Exactly. It's like any company or a business. If bakhiphe ama post abakwazi ukuqasha ungaka-apply.
Yeah.
You need to apply, even if good kangakanani, as long as you apply, they can't just basuke but you know cabanga ukuthi so ukunama chance angakwazi ukuthola le opportunity, you understand? So at the end of the day, thina nathi artists, see, we just enjoying to be on stage and we are lazy in terms of the paperwork yet.
Yeah, yazi ngifuna sifike
la. The other thing, we don't even register our companies.
Yes.
I'm not a company, but you want to see yourself all over the country. And nabathi bayisa abantu to do cultural exchange programs, maybe taking you to Africa and all that. They can't because you are not even good database. Yeah, anything that has to do with Africa in South Africa.
Yeah, because thina as artists talent kuphela seligcwalise ekhanda.
Yeah.
Sikhohle ukuthi before talent there's paperwork.
Bese laba bama promoter bashaye ekhanda. Bashaye. I mean look ama artists abantu abakahle abenza the actual work. Yabo. But amajita adla kakhulu yiwo lawa promoter. Most artists, they don't have houses, they don't have cars, they don't have medical aids. But lama chance wona yonke into le esimele thina sibenayo kumele sideserve bayithola through thina because of when we just sign ama paper based on a percentage.
Yeah.
You don't care about the rest of the things ezenzakalala.
Nakhona signa ngendlala.
Exactly. Bese mase shona ubenkinga sekumele ama chance bayisihlanganiseni ukuthi kutholakala ibhokisi thole because of right. The only thing was ABC interested in you is just to see ourselves on stage and work. That's it.
Because mabayeza labaningi bakhuluma ukuthi bona the only time like they make money is when they perform. Like kanjani understand kanjani because ungayenza imali via performance.
Yeah.
Mara ziningi indlela zokwenza imali.
Yes.
Uyazi ukuthi nengoma yakho nje ukuthi ku YouTube ungayenza imali ongakayiperform
True.
ina one view
100%.
ina one view
100%,
if paper work yakhe grand so
100%.
thina paper weight ya better then zo premier record label.
No, si lazy. Let me just put it that way. Si lazy and sifuna ukulibamba selivuthiwe. But asifuni ukuba ku process ya the whole thing. Sifuna nje thola nje selishado izinto sezigrand.
Sezishaya sezimasweni.
Yeah, sabaqedile yonke into. But awufuni ukuqala uhuzuke, qala awufuni ukutshala, ufuna ukuvula nje.
Yeah, vele. Umuntu omnyama uthanda ukenzela lesa sithanda ukublame.
Exactly. And always sisaba nokuthatha ama risk. You always want to join something already existing. You are scared of starting your own thing because of you don't believe in yourself. You don't think you are capable of doing such a thing. Exactly what you are doing now.
Yeah.
I'm sure. There's people who inspired you, Namachans, to actually start this.
Yeah.
You know, and it's working out.
Hey, perfectly.
Fact ukuthi wazile ukungifona to say Ntlaks, we need you here. Kushuthi kune value ekhona and u realize ukuthi Ntlaks by being taking part of kule platform. Really, even database wise, yeah, this will grow.
Yeah, var. Cause nakhona into enginoticile ukuthi as black people mabathi you are lazy ucabanga ukuthi bathi awukwazi ukuclean kunabantu abalazy ukucabanga.
Yes sir.
Ulazy ukucabanga ukuthi kumele athathe imopa sule phansi.
Yes sir. Yeah, emalokishini, not emalokishini actually, emasababa. Ucheke lama gents aplome emakhoneni and ask me if uzobona uSouth African oyi-one lapha.
Angeke.
Bese like us ziyavuka ziyohlala zithamela ilanga la bese ziyodla endlini.
Bese ziyahleba.
Yeah, ziyahleba vele lapha.
Into ezithandayo.
Vele lapho yi lifestyle yabo lapha. So lezi esibuya ngaphandle, even if they can go and stand there by the corner just to make 50 rand a day, isho kuthise. Mawuhamba ema-town ubona lama jita phethe ama-tree wamaqanda. I normally ask them ukuthi mfethu manje wenza i-profit yakho njani, and when they tell you about the profit, so little mfethu. But these guys, they are pushing it every day because of they trust the process.
Yeah.
I understand. It's that issue in school, ukuthi never be scared to take a risk. You know, I will make an example. As a musician, you can't be a backing vocalist for the rest of your life. At some point, you're going to feel like, you know what, now I'm just going as a solo artist. And the first show, so we 1,000 yabantu bazokusupport. Sometimes you spend more money, and I remember my first show, it was 15 rand entrance, but I had less than 10 people, including my family, in that 10 people.
Yes,
and I never say, I said to I span the way, let me just try something out, different. I continued, but today, when I do shows, I listen now.
Facts.
Because I trusted the process.
Yeah.
I'm still even trusting the process even more than this.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because into showta kimi ngibheli is comfort. Thina sithanda into ezimtofotofo like sithanda impilo ebamagomagoma.
Yebo.
And into ekhaba to dark like
so dangerous.
Because where there's comfort there's danger.
Yebo.
Because you are comfortable, you can't see what's happening.
Yeah.
La kune heat rush, you are aware. You are yeah, samakwala thina sithi empini mara se back seat.
I think that is why getting but it's in about taxis specialize on ngokuringa too much than the action.
Yeah.
And most of the things esiziringa akusizinto esizibone ngamehlo wethu into esizizwe bazikhuluma nje we just adding and edify the talk nje just si specialize ngaleyo part leyo thi.
Yeah.
Span akusinto yethu. Akusinto I don't know ubani Oscar lo moya lo ukuthi si relax in your life.
Yeah,
then si blame government in the economy yethu ukuthi ayikhokhela, but what are we doing?
Yeah, thina siya blame into so blame apartheid.
Yeah, and bese ngekho thina
esizingena phi
izinto ze apartheid asizicava ukuthi njani
angazingena pha because ngabe senze enye iplan.
So yeah, it's unfortunate ukuthi siphila kulomhlaba lo njalo. But we need to change nathi and try to inspire other people. Like for instance, you just ask a question ukuthi art alone or talent alone, is it enough now? You know, I'm a singer. If you're voicing a hum, does this mean ukuthi kumele change a career and do something else?
Yeah, well,
there's a lot of things that I can do under the umbrella of your art. What we are doing here, it's art. Art. And this thing, people, they consider us, they know us, they recognize us.
Yeah.
Then what's going to happen next? We get even bigger platforms.
Yeah.
You know? So angeke uyithole uhlele
Hlele
khona.
khoneni yabo into engihlele ngitshela abantu basemakasana like mabahlangana nami bahlale bangibuza entwana hey podcast uyicala kanjani kufunekani yazi ngihlele ngithini kuphi ucala yabona masoceda ukucala ubuze wena ubuze ungakaqali ngizakuguide kanjani ngazi ukuthi wenzayo. Yeah, understand.
Exactly. Yeah.
So asibathathe sibafake eJozi manje.
Sure.
From Mpumalanga to Johannesburg.
Yeah.
From Pretoria to Pretoria.
Yeah.
I feel like busy.
Cool.
There's too much competition. There's too much rivals. There's too much talent.
Just a game.
Ezintswembu kabi. Zijike zilumane nazo.
Yeah.
Ne, so mofika yi. How was the experience? Njengoba ushilo ukuthi uhleli lapha usibhale nabo bani?
Sure.
Ama group osebenze nabo. Before empetha bazowazi ukuthi why uzela kahle kahle bayeke. Before.
Yeah, so what happened is that Mangisaplomekas I always wanted to, I had a dream good, I just want to mfuna ekasi and being upon and everybody with Masuwe Kasi, the first place that you think of is Jozi. Then Pretoria Yalande, because of each Jozi school as good yindawo and opportunities for arts especially.
Sure.
So now, but I had a dream, which I would want to see myself working with Hugh, Masekela, Tsepotola, Jonas Kwangwa, the late Vio Mokwena, the late Mahlatini. So I always wanted to pursue that career, and I wanted to find ways to actually reach to them.
Yeah.
So when I got here, one vision that I had, I'm still even pushing that, which there is no music where my legends, where African jazz, even if Bapil, as long as I'm still alive, I'll make sure that music shall revive.
Hey.
And that's what I'm doing. So I had to find ways to actually meet up with them and explain as a young artist, they inspire me, and this is what I would like to do for the rest of my entire life.
Yeah.
Much as I'll be doing my own stuff on the side, but this is what I want to do. And lucky enough, Tsepotola, he agreed to say, "Born anything," and he adopted me as one of his sons. And I've worked with Tsepotola, not only just sharing the stage, with same platform, but working with him on the same stage. Me hosting Tsepotola, that was a dream come true for me. For me to be in a space where I'm singing ingoma zika Jonas Kwangwa akhona la. That to me it's into enkulu. For me to be my platform abo standard Joy of Jazz, Moretele Park, I can name a lot of them. Ngisizwe ukuthi ngibe ne dream, and I trusted the process.
Sure.
I had to make sure that I reached to Ikolam, which is to go to those legends and talk to them, express myself. And sometimes I remember the first time I met Hugh Masekela, I was on the show Songs of Migration in the State Theatre. So I'm to the restaurant. But then I went there to say, "Hey, Hugh, man, you actually inspire us a lot, and I'm one of the people that normally sings in Gomazako."
Yeah.
Then what he said jokingly was that, "Oh, okay, so ntata ma chance." It didn't sit well with me,
Yeah.
But I tata positive.
Sharp.
And then lucky enough, isikhathi masinohamba kwafika ama-shows where ngicula noJonas Kwangwa and uBrayu ukhona la. First thing ayibuzile Masekela Park ubuza uBrajonas ukuthi umthatha lo mfana.
Yeah.
Ngenhliziyo ngithi yakhumbula time angeke ngasho ukuthi uyangi-inspire ngifuna ukusipana nawe. So all those things I just trusted i-process mangizala eJozi. And angisho ukuthi kulula. It's so difficult even today. What we saw in COVID, I tried COVID, it's been there. The struggle is been as an artist during COVID. That will be looking corner. Just be worse with magic. Just went on mute. So and this is what I told myself, Gucci, I'm features. If they don't call me or if I don't get jobs, I create jobs for myself.
Fact.
Whether it's about cool into a corner, whether it's on pop, whether it's about success, but I'll just persist and make sure that I fight to be recognized. If ufuna abantu bakwazi, you just have to go to them, knock as much as you can.
Sure.
Some doors bazozivula kancane mawuthi uyangena bawuvale. Some doors they'll just put a key mawuthi uyayivula kanti it's a wrong key. So you can't be accepted everywhere. You can't be accepted everywhere. So we just need to accept that part yokuthi akusiwo wonke umuntu ongakuthanda.
Yeah, ivalelo. Yeah, because mangijaja kwistory sakho mina ngichazeka kakhulu kabi because ufundisa abantu basekhaya ibelieve.
Sure.
Ukuthi ibelieve inkulu kabi and asisebenzisa ibelieve yethu sisebenzisa inkani thina. Siyangenkana singokukholwa ukuthi izoyenzeka. Then mawuwa kayi one so khathele. bongakholwa ukuthi izoyenzeka bonenkani ukuthi uzoyenza
yes ngiyakuzwa
isishaya lapho lento yayibona because wena ubuya emashelteni mfethu ubuya bophupha ukusebenza nalabantu usebenze nabo
first meal yami kulama shelter it was a pilot lama nicknames yabo lama nicknames lawo nje alange la that was my first meal I think it pushed a week or so bukuyimile bengipush you know and that is why now once artist liqala ukcomplain more than ispan I just get pissed off because into mayifuna you just have to go to ulwe mfethu until ikrach you just spoke about ikrach you need to have ikrach ukuthi I can really get to that stage I can really akuna stage mina engazi ukuthi ngifuna ukugibela nalezi engisafuna ukugibela kizo namhlanje I promise you I'm still going to stand kulama stages lawo and perform go because I'm fighting to get there we never stop until we finish so the day will rest so rest amaku 6 feet and
yeah because bathi ama chance awapheli still wena stop ukuthatha chance
that's all
ayipheli chance yabona what
maningi kakhulu mfethu
ama chance awapheli
maningi kakhulu
ichance ayimeli
yes sir
ichance yazenzela
yes sir yes sir yes sir
wayimela uzosibukela sikudlula ngama Ferrari
yeah bese sithi bese uyazibuza ukuthi wenze njani lo mjini
usebenzisa umuntu
yeah usebenzisa
lo wazi abantu
futhi lapho sihamba phambili ngeze ngithi
yeah thina sithanda ukublame
because we don't believe ukuthi uDaki actually angayenza into enhle aphumelele especially uDaki osese young sikholana nje ukuthi it's impossible it's either you need to sell drugs you need to do something enobutsotsi ngaphakathi so that ube usurvive the other thing ukuthi sifuna ama quick cash
yeah
ufuna nje ama-agency wayiphetha ukuthi mfana naye or asifake so shaya ini ukuthi sibe grand that is why manje namajele sewaqhwela
yeah and ukwabona mongayo jele kugcwele esivilaphayo
yeah over
zivilapha ukucabanga abantu bacabanga ukuthi crime into entswemi icrime yamavila
hence maybe a correctional service
yeah
we're correct because of you fail to correct yourself
yeah because mongathi uyibheka abantu abenza icrime man le mali abayilandayo man like ngisibona ngisihlelele kamnandi kanjani
yeah
uyakwazi ungena in ukwazi ukuthi wena ukhipha isibhamu uthathele umuntu imoto
and ayikho into ebhora nje ukuthi udla imali oyisiphanela elebhlungu kakhulu because kwawena mawuqeda ukuyithola leyo nyuku leyo just to go and buy ngaleyo nyuku leyo you are not even comfortable you are not even free in that space umehlo manje ucheck ukuthi kwenzakalani so that's the kind of life that I don't want to live and if I'll have to be rich let me be rich through the talent you know but as long as I try by all means to have a means of survival that I think that's why it's like because of we're here to survive
that's it
yeah but if I believe in nonkulunkulu mfethu I believe if afuna kusikayinyu sonke nje every day askama million he could do that like just like that but because of uyacava ukuthi last phila khona akusimhlaba olula
una comfort
and ufuna ukuthi ufuna ama survival ufuna amaphikankani yabo and I believe that's us so once you give up nje empilweni yogcina uzehenga mfethu for nothing you know believe in yourself before your family believes in you before your kids believe in you believe in yourself so before you even explain ngempilo yakho ebantwini or ngeimage yakho ebantwini you need to know who you are
yeah because enye into ilesishayayo yazi sometimes uyaphuma uyestradeni mara uzazi ukuthi ubani
yeah
noma ngathi se Southgate uzoya maba ngakubuza uyenzani lapha awazi because awazi ukuthi uyenzani estradeni
uhamba no more that's it
so wena uzithole kanjani
like I'm saying I just angifuna nokuzi confuse I used to be a soccer player and it never worked
yeah ngiyabona
because ukhumbula ukuthi ezinye izinto your heart and your mind will never lie to you ngihlala ngisho they always correspond they always agree ku certain things inqondo ngathi uthi ifuna lo bani inhliziyo yithi cha
yeah
so so I was playing soccer then before even ngicala ukuba nje the time I was playing soccer then and singing at the same time so I started a group and I realized okay that's where actually talent lami likhona and this is what I want to push and that's how I just stopped game disc
wafocus ku
music up to date in pieces of music
yes because when uphilana ama legend like aboThepho Thula boJonas Ngwangu
yeah.
like ukuba kole environment leyo ufundeni ongasifundisa yona
I spoke about indlela ibuzwa kwabaphambili
yeah
if you want to be great or consider as a great person ungabadukiseli labantu abadala laba balapha kwethu I normally hear people saying I'm ancestors and all that.
Yeah.
I would say that as well, Guti. Even if it's time alarm, I'm just making an example. Even if time alarm lengaba istar lenzen, but izeluleko zakhe, I need to take them into consideration. That is why mangyalwa angithathi izinto ngithi mara bengekho ngenkhathi zakho and throw them on the side. No. I take them, put them on the side. Ngoba ngizozidinga lezi zinto lezo. This is what Sepothola once said to me. Athi, son, never lose your arrogance because one day you might need it. Uyazi uthi unga relax too much. Ngoba once you relax too much, people will even take advantage ukuthi oh le isiyakhona ukudlala around the space sakhe. So you take that arrogance, you begin exciting. Then ukhona ukudila nawo wonke ama situation empilo ohlangabezana nawo, yabona. When kuza is struggle, you know how you've got a solution. When inyuki ifika I will blow. You know how artists, that's another thing esikawathayo. Sidila ngama hand to mouth.
Fact.
You get paid now, the following morning ayisekho.
Morning, same night. Ayisekho.
Ubushaya ubusuku bonke, ushawa ekhanda ekuseni and then now you need to start again. So I believe one day we'll get my financial advisors to advise them to do workshops from artists.
And before Spego financial advice.
Even then you so to this. I think it's one point in Jetina artists by saying before ufuna own it, ufuna so we 200,000 like this. But our call we beg about 50 rand. Zibuza ukuthi imali oyispendile since uqala ukuba artist entweni ezingaphilisi for future imali mayihlanganisa yonke
imali ethosa
urealize ukuthi kahle wena uhola even more than ama t-shirt namahata
uhola ukudlula ipresident ukuthi akwazi ukucabanga yazi kunomunye uke weza la ku podcast yami athi yena bekaphatha 15,000 10,000 every day yazi makafika la sekafuna ukuba nani ne property 10,000 eva ayisekho so I property
ideas are very imali sehambile iphi uhuru namhlanje I'm sorry to speak about them but amachita wami and I feel ukuthi somehow they failed themselves because they used to make a lot of money and thina artist you're making a lot of money siphila njengabantu bama-tender sometimes you get a lot of money instead of buying things cash you want to go and rent izinto eyidura more than lawo khona manje so you just want life is expensive you know and awukwazi ukuyisustain lento le because imali ayihlali ayigenerating imali imali mayiza kuwe kumele ibuye komunye umuntu before iza kuwe so nakuwe kumele idlule ayikwazi ukufika kuyiblome nje kuphela for nothing kumele idlule kwabanye and the more idlule kwabanye kushuthi wena sosala manje sikhwama sesiyavusa
akusana focus
akusana next
and into ekhawatha ama-artist abhaya that's why ngifuna sibuyele kule nto yakushila ukuthi sidinga ama-financial advisors because ziyakhala
mnganami over
ziyakhala ukubona ne-artist elidumile ingoma yakhe yatrenda mara akanafoni ngiyayibona emoto abanamafoni yadlala umuntu akanabhelasi uzozibuza ukuthi kanjani because ingoma yakho wena ngize ngiyayicula noma ngihleli nawe kanje ngidlula imoto ikhalisa
but yena imphilisi babhaya ejela eMzansi man I'm just saying Mzansi because I spent a lot of my time in Mzansi so I will always make a reference like Mzansi ukuthi we spoke about mangalo ukhuluma na we spoke about issue paperwork usign because of just usignela ifame awusignela survival futhi so it's not so ngaba hit wena so happy but you say ukuthi umuntu usula even just to buy azithengele le phone
ngiyakhala
ngoba ngithenda all over the world
ziyakhala
you understand so sometimes yenza ngamaboom man
nakhona mongitshela yabona lento le survival ngihlele ngitshela abantu ababhaya ukuthi la emhlabeni you'll never be enough noma ngathi ufuna 10 billion uyithola uzofuna enye
enough
there's no comfort gents
ngithi no president unenyuke ebhaya
mara hayi emhlabeni there's no comfort gents it's survival if you can't survive you die
that's why bona namajets athola uchilo ubani omuhle right mara ufuna omunye nje
yazi inkinga iva mawufika lapho mawufika lapho nokuba enough sometimes that's quick enough aware sifuna yonke into efuna wonke umuntu mangangena ichere enhle wonke umuntu ahlanye ngayo so uyayifuna because bayayifuna.
And the next you peer pressure. So now you don't know yourself. You are just confused in your space.
Uhamba nomoya.
Yeah.
Yabo. So Godman Lam.
Sure.
Eziphi itecho ongathi uzigibele ke wena ubathuse kancane before singene state theater. Before singene state theater ngifuna ba breakela down ukuthi yini state theater.
Okay.
Ne. So eziphi itecho ongathi ungenile kuzo?
Yo mfethu zibhaya to an extent ukuthi the Carnival City Sekai Carnival City. We did a show called Slice Events, Night with Legends.
Yeah.
It was myself, Ringo Matlingozi, Hot Sticks Mabuse, and it was full house, packed to capacity. I'm a theater almost to a South Africa wonke. You know, your state theater, your market theater, Joburg theater, lyric theater, you can name them. Moritele Park, like I said earlier on. Everazibaya, Mapungube Festival, Makufe Festival, Lesotho.
Enhleke nje wena ibhayo yakhe ilingana nomzimba wakhe inkulu.
La afuthi umzimba somncane.
Somncane sekuthekeleki. Yeah. So bafethu uGodman bafethu uda state theater. You understand? What I know about the state theater, it was built 1981.
Yeah.
From 1981 to 1999, it was called Pretoria State Theatre.
Yeah, sure.
After then, it was changed to South African State Theatre.
Yeah.
And the
biggest theatre in Africa.
Yeah, that's where people unite. Like people from Africa unite.
Yeah, sure.
So when uhlangana nabantu ababhaya.
Yeah.
So put us within State Theatre. Ufike kanjani da from uhlale eMashelton so it's State Theatre. Ufike kanjani lapho? State Theatre sikutholaphi? Everything.
From the shelter space, I tried to register myself to a school called MC Art Academy. They're teaching music there. So I went there, and it was in partnership with UNISA. So I went there, Patale school fees. That was 2007. So ngafunda from 2007 until 2009 as a student. Then immediately I continued to stay theatre nje. Now I'm a production volunteer for free. Join abafethu nami manje ngishaya character yana so mahala yabona kanti mina ngizifake intweni kahle yabona. So that's how I started everything yaqala nje ukukhula. Then ngaba nenhlanhla AMC they called me to come and teach as a vocal coach. So I teach my students, then I started to create my shows, my own shows. Then Bogne College is 7 in the building. So what I realized with College as a state theater, by then Baba I'm a music teacher. So Baba Kon, I'm a guitar teacher, I'm a saxophone and a vocal. Then what I did, I combined the late color zone every day, Monday to Thursday, 4 o'clock. Namacha is 4. Organize just a room which is all I'm not vocal class for free. Then I pushed that for over a year. I was recognized by one of the guys at State Theatre called Types of Kwabe. Then he said, hey, man, I'm seeing you doing this thing every time and you don't do shows. What's happening? What's the vision? I said, no. I just wanted to assist and help. Then he said, okay, come to my office, let's talk. Then what proposed, can we just create this choir, which is South African State Theatre Youth Choir? And we do our auditions every year. Like now we treat it as a professional thing, Then I said, why not? Let's do it. So since from 2016 to date, I've been the music director of the South African State Theatre Youth Choir. So we've done shows, we've shared stages with your Rebecca Malope, the late Oliver Mtukudzi, Abu Zahara. So we've shared stage with a lot of people, and it's an honor for me actually to be considered as one of the best music directors of the South African State Theatre Youth Choir.
Because the one more cool magazine into his way, the opportunity I made. We create. So when I left Itswane, by the way, 2010, I was part of Itswane Gospel Choir. We were one of the founders of Itswane Gospel Choir. I
ngafila ukuthi angisafuna ukuholwa kakhulu ngifila ngathi isikhathi siyahamba. So that's when I started to actually create things ezami as this brand mina as Ntlaks. You know, yeah,
because into kumele bayazi ukuthi South African State Theatre is the largest theatre in Africa.
in Africa. Yeah,
kwenzakala izinto ezibhaya bomasarafini enzakale lapha ya bokhona amasho esarafini
yeah, besingelapha sasipana lapha already.
experience njani like kunomunye umntana ongasazi interested into theatre.
Yeah,
So manje siyabadonsa yabo.
yes,
Batshela ubuhle be-theatre
again sikhuluma ukuthi angeke uyithole uhlele khoneni.
ifarle
Nayo i-youth yethu, I think it's their iku-interest yabo ekutheni they must go to the theatres and watch, because abaningi bakhuluma nge-theatre bangaka-experience ngaphakathi ukuthi kuyenzakala. They think like sema-movie and all that. It's a different atmosphere there. If you can go once in a theatre to go and watch a show, you wish to go there every day because you see it in the life. You are even able to interact. It's just a TV where you can't even interact, you know. So I would encourage our South Africans, let them give, especially the parents, give a chance just to go and experience the lifestyle of a theatre. Even Masekela, you know, I wish our government can actually assist us ukuthi i-theatre iqale esigela bagelisa abantwana from kuma-primary, from kuma-high school. By the time umuntu aya ku-varsity already akathathi nama-decision wrong, because most of the time we take wrong decisions ngama-career wethu trying to please our parents. Bese ama-career wethu awusebenzela ugqoka i-gown for 10 years awuthola ispan while you are talented.
wena
So babhayi mina engibaziyo mfethu bagqokile ama-gown baplomile to date ipan azikho, but there's opportunities for the talent lelo oliphethe.
ne because mina kukwezana uGrotman omunye sakhuluma ngabantu abagelezini.
Yeah,
Athi sometimes uyageleza ube namampura namawadwadi yofuna umsebenzi
yeah.
kanti wena kumele ucreate umsebenzi.
Uawe ukuthi ezibhaya ezisurvivayo kakhulu empilweni lezi ezingagelesanga than lezi ezigelezile. Because izinto sezitshintshile manje. I-government yethu now, much as they're saying they're giving us jobs, which jobs? I was listening to, I think Lengai Kulum, Naledi Panda the other day was saying how she put the statement was like, Ata useless. We need more engineers in South Africa. Then I'm asking myself, Uzamuktin from the government, you cannot advise our community, be useless. Art, there is no event in the whole world without art. You can even now my business meeting swap. There is a music. There's a DJ guy who's playing there. So we're playing an important role. Whether Bazo Inyas or Banzan, we're playing an important role. You know, that is why we don't care whether they recognize or not. We'll just persist to win.
Ne, nakhona we do play a very perfect role.
Yeah.
Marathi nabantu aba within. Maybe that's why the government ibona ngathi uthi ayinabo laba.
I think the GNI government, man, somehow they are greedy. Because kunemali ezinophuma mara maziphuma. For instance, nge-COVID, how many of our artists athulele enyuku lezi?
Angayitholi nami uyitholile wena.
Registered how many times? I've never got any.
Ne 1 rand.
But there's some of my friends, but today even I'm 50 grand.
Mina ngaza bangacula bayitholile.
So kumele wazi ukuthi wazana nobani ofisini so that ukwazi ukupopa now.
Yeah, into ekhawatha icraft ebhaya.
So when uspana hard ukuthi into zakho zibe grand mara omunye nje uthi ejo ofisini ngaqava mos namhlanje ntambama. Nilungisa ipaperwork yenu umgayi 50, agayi 50 then unomgayi le 10 bese unopopa be grand. Sekuphilwa njalo.
Vele life esema movie.
Yeah.
So njengoba wena ku South African State Theatre.
Yeah.
When the government yanisiza la
over. I think that's why I was saying earlier on ukuthi nathi as amathi siyazikhawatha ukuthi government ayisenzeli next. What are we doing thina efuna i-government? So I mean, to be quite honest, since I've been at the South African State Theatre, I got a lot of opportunities in apply for it was a government and in pop, you know, even Joburg Theatre as well. I've done a few things at Joburg Theatre. I was part of Joseph Shabalala the musical, you know. That's government giving us opportunities, you know. And you can't, for instance, when they sing auditions, you don't go for auditions then expect to be part of the production. It's impossible. So you go to the auditions, you give your best, they recognize you, become part of the production, and you are getting paid. Le mali biya kuphi biya government. Government cannot just come and give you a loan, a lump sum. Yemali, yini oyenza ukuthi government ikuthembe ngemali yabo, because that's imali states le. That's what we normally say ukuthi i-government just cishe imali states nani. Because of our team, what is it that we have done? Ezenza ukuthi wena uyiwanje bagayele you but no mfethu you deserve ukuthi usipane opportunity so.
So kahle kahle into esho khona manje uthi into ebaluleke kakhulu it's paperwork.
Fix your house. You must fix your house. Awukwazi ublema ubona lela fast la ngendlulelo ukuthi lidate if wena wengawashile lakho.
Yeah.
Because if lakho alikho clean, obviously lele ngale lingcolile nalo according to you, but until you wipe this one, you realize what kahle lela clean.
Eish, maka wena Ntsembe. Ala legends.
Sure.
So when ubona kwakho khona manje lami because uhlangana nabantu ababhaya like abantu ababuya from different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yini into ebona ngathi ama musicians wangapha or abantu abenza art abangapha baleka ngayo?
Unit.
Eish.
Lana emzansi xoxo nexoxo leqhumela.
Wena ufuna ukuqhumela uba?
Yeah. So I think it's like a unit, you know. Unity in what sense? Wonke umuntu ufuna ukudla i-one. That is why some of our projects awabi success or awabi mahle because of nanoma ingqondo yakho seyireach i-roof, you still feel like you can still do it alone. We need heads mfethu. Imagine now in this podcast, ufuna ukuba la as a presenter, you want to be on the camera. Nini camera yawo sesebhizi la ufuna usukume la, you know, yeah.
Sound ucimile.
Yeah, nini sound ucimile, nini sesirecordile sesiqedile ukuthi mfana ngirecordanga ne. By the way, I did live DVD recording 2017. Ishow ye 2 hours yonke mfethu, umuntu odila ngesound akarecordanga le show. 2 hours yonke.
Kunganyela.
Akarecordanga next. Yabona if ngabulala ngomuntu leso sikhathi leso. Lesikhathi sponsor everything yenzile ngibhadala amajita from my own pocket. Ngidila ngekhwaya abantu ababa 15 la mfethu. Kune sound engineer bonke labantu babhadalwe yimi. Le outside recordanga ishow.
Yo. One job.
Yazi ungitshela nini? Ungitshela nethi mangicela ukubhaka so. Let my friend thanks, you've been a great audience.
Yo.
That thing land said in it's your hot man siflopile.
See.
It's mfana siflope njani? It out fana mina ngaza ama cable ayenzini akurekhodwa next.
Yo.
Ngithi ngipama visuals mahle blind leza ama camera. Zisibadile akuna sound to that.
Yo.
You know? So what I'm trying to say is that alone you cannot do it. You need a machita, you need a team ongaspana nayo and yonke into ebona success ifuna collective yabantu yabo kuba lula nawe ukuthula umthwalo and ingane isikhathi ukuthi ikhule. For instance this production eniphethe ukuthi ikhule ngisho ukuthi after i-podcast yafanda kunento ezozibuka eshimarazi masingazama enye so
yeah
alone angeke so siyadingana motho kabathu
umuntu ngabantu.
yes sir
Abantu abadala basitshelile lezi zinto asimamelana.
yeah
Mina into engayitshela bafethu abantu abalingana nami ngintanga yenu mina. Bafethu asimamelene abantu abadala. Angeke ulahleke. Yazi ngathi ngabuyele emuva ngimamela umama.
yeah lezi zinto ubozidukisela makutshela zona mara manje that's why abazali bawasho ukuthi akhula intanga zakho zokuthola phambili.
Nakuthi ukhula uzobona.
Yeah hamba juba beqhutha phambili.
Yo and isayicula kuphela.
Yesterday I even wrote a status ukuthi ukukhula asinipha pen flash.
Ayikhula iprank.
Ngathi besino switch ngathi esingakhula as bafethu yami hot man. The more khula ula life khona ikubonisa nonsense blind.
Maka mfana lo Jesus emenzeni mara thina
mina ngicabanga ukuthi iphela futhi lento kodwa uyisho ukuthi asimamelene abazali.
Yeah.
Ithi ukuqala kokuhlakanipha. Ngoba sabo uJehova, right? That's number 2. Ithi hlonipha uyihlo nonyoko ukuthi ukube uzinsuku zakho zandezweni. And the might uyihlo nonyoko it doesn't only refer to your mother and your father biologically.
Yeah.
It speaks about any elderly person. Laba nama blessings wethu. Bengisatshela abanye last ngithi some of us siphila ngemthandazo yabazali bethu. Lezi izinto abantu yazibheka yabo ukuthi kahle khona labo kumele baqishile.
ngicela ungayithinti leyo.
Kumele baqishile izolo sidlula kwenye accident ngibuye ePolokwane bengiperforma khona. One of the worst accident engingazibona. And kunento etshela ukuthi amajita athi no man asikene negarage. Shy 69. singene garage hayi vela zange simoshe nesikhathi. By the time from garage the accident yenzala just emehlweni wethu la. You know, and as normal abantu started hey mhlambe be save into ukuthi ngene 69. You know, knowing very well much as we know ukuthi sonke sizovala la emhlabeni akekho zela forever. You know, but sometimes ukhona ukurealize ukuthi ish ngisinde kahle ngisindile kahle kumele kube i-count mina le way, you know. Yeah,
because nenye into emangathi ayibhekisisa before sibuyela vele ku state theatre because ngifuna ukubuza ukuthi why abanye kwama backup singer kuze kuyovalwa abanye baza base ku state theatre sebayasebenza. So before sifika lapho asibambela kancane spirituality uyabona spirituality is weak most yethu
100% asiyazi imvelaphi yethu
asizazi sazi indaba zabantu
and esizizwa abantu bayikhuluma but omunye uthi last day uthi abantu waye emhlabeni mawuqala uslima bayaziconcludela ukuthi uslimiswa yini mara mawuqala ugain weight abasabuzani bona babuza wena ukuthi waye ugain weight. I remember there was a time where ngeke ngaluze weight ngiphethwe into zami nje
yini le
and people the axe is at 3
asazi
and the people they just concluded on their own ukuthi hey lawuthi le avele yavaso incwaba le yabona mangisengain weight sekuyibo futhi manje sebabuza mina manje abasayidate babodwa la. And that's why mina kaningi angizwani nokuyifaka ebantwini especially if people who don't add value in my life. I just try by all means to stay away from them. You know, I've got enemies that I work with. People who don't like my music, people who don't like my style of performing and all that, but they come to my shows, I book them to come and be part of my productions.
Why?
You must love your enemies.
Yeah, ne.
Love your enemies even if they don't love you. Teach them, remember. Umuntu makaflop uyamfundisa wena. Awumyeki ifula ukuthi hey umuntu uyiflop, umfundisa.
Yeah, ungaziphindiseli. Seniyafana, cabanga nithwini izinto eyiwathi.
Siphenduka iduphunga sonke.
Namba ngizwisisa. So khona manje lami yazini asibuyele state theatre kancane yabo. So why vela abanye kwama backup singer why abanye sebayayekela, why abanye baphumelela, why abanye bafeyila.
I think one of the points that I can mention ukuthi kunabantu abangazazi bona we spoke about that earlier on. Bese balandela isicuku.
Crowd.
Yeah, crowd. Nabathi left zonke zaku left. Nabathi right zonke zaku right. But if uzazi ukuthi wena ubani ufunani ufuna ukachiva ini, you are even able to take decisions without consulting anyone. You know, and kahle ukuba backing vocalist is not a wrong thing. But iyakulimit in terms of span. Because abanye ufuna uba backing vocalist as a soprano backing vocalist, that's it. So masenza ama Lion King auditions ama soprano aphelele kushuthi wena usana span
flop uyelela
yabo. But if flexible soprano alto tenor lead singer nabaphelile bonke lama soprano alto tenor sabafuna ama lead singers kuphela manje you still get an opportunity. But if you're a backing vocalist then you are just limiting yourself, you put a wall between you and whoever who's giving opportunities.
Sure.
You know, I don't believe ukuthi ipana zikho just khona zibhaya, but wena wenzani ukuthi qualify or fit into those span. You understand? So ngicabanga ukuthi nathi nje abantu siyazilahlekisa thina. Yabo awukwazi ukuba phela ube backing vocalist it means we are follower.
Yeah, we follow.
Awuna backing vocalist eliqala ingoma. So being a lead, it's very much important, and you can't be a lead singer if when a leadership is poor. That's another thing I'm just counting. But our leadership skills is very poor.
That's what man we bamba nje hlep kole nto leyo. Abantu abanderstand kunama leader. Abanye akusama leader ama dictator. Uyayibamba. Bona abanye abantu bas abuse ndoda. Uyabona ukuthi leader i dictator. Ngiyadubulana ufuna kumemena papi wena
phela ukuba leader. Being a leader, it doesn't mean ukuthi uyi boss. Being a leader, it means sihamba nawe, we are working with you, we are not working for you.
Ivarilelo
ukuba leader, we're working with you, but we're not one sangly said you're okay reverse you giving us the scope and the GPS. But once we start to work for ulawuza sivorova khona. That's why I don't want angifuna ukusebenza umuntu kuyahlupha ukusebenza umuntu
ayikusebenza umuntu ukuphathisa
especially umuntu mangathi bangamgaya inyuku ezokufilisa especially ngese yakhe eyozokufilisa ukuthi inyuku idlula kuyiphi before iza kuwe.
Hey, yeah, ivara yazikusebenzela umuntu because makwatile naye ilanga lakho limoshekile.
Yeah, and umuntu onenyuku akana limit, ufuna ukuspanisa anytime and afeel ukuthi u-available. But once uziphushela into yakho, usebenza ngeschedule yakho, awuhluphi umuntu, and mawunento yakho ku-nice because ama-decisions uyazenzela wena.
Yeah.
You know, awufakwa ngenhloko because of stranded or uyastruggle. That's one thing ethina esikhawatheka ukuthi ugcina u-accepta ama-job because uyakhawatheka. Hayi ukuthi into ofuna ukuyenza.
Yazi ngokuzwa kahle 100%.
Back ibuyela lapha ku-laziness of it.
Yeah, mina ngifuna kusebenza umuntu ukuphathisa inhloko. Yo.
So maphethe into yakho ku-grand na iyuku uma ingekho uyakwazi ukucabanga ukuthi eshimana ngayenza kanjani iyuku. Mara masipane lomunye umuntu uzoyimela lokathi ngicela
ukutransfer. Yeah, ivari le.
Transferile izothatha 24 hours. Shit, uzabheka ifoni mfana
ulambe
uyi-restart. Ufeel ukuthi hayi izongena. Yeah, ngiyacava le page leyo. Uthi uyakuma-app mfana bona ama-app athi 00. Ukuthi mhlambe ikhona nje moyeni uye Capitec phakathi batshele bakutrackele ukuthi akunanyuku ezayo. Bafethu yazi it's unfortunate ukuthi inyuku bafethu asikhona ukuphila ngaphandle kwayo yabo. Kunomunye nombhalo uthi imali impande yesono. It doesn't say imali isono. It's just a shadow nje yesono. Meaning imali yamchange umuntu. Isihlala siphikisana ukuthi imali kanti yamchange umuntu vele yamchange umuntu. Mfana shoot wena manje mawungaba manje imiliyoni nje ukuthi masiqede kushaya podcast imiliyoni tika usazoba nesikhathi soku-editha lewe.
Angeke podcast
mfana sesingezwa ngawo bathi
ngiyacasha bazo-edit
ukhetha ukulenda edebele
ngebhathe one
awukabatsheli next intwana yami ekuyayenza so yathola inyuku ze-oledi livayile and inyuku ezishapha kanjani mfethu lentwana le ngathi beyine iphathi ye-wardrobe yamakhavela nje kuphela. Lentwana besiphefuma kwenye indawo ePitori bayibiza i-Europa every Sunday ugcwala blind bengena ngabo-3 lentwana isikhathi sespecial buza ukuthi ngiphuza
yo
inyuku ye-oledi le phuza iyagcwalisa amatafula lentwana beyigcwalisa amatafula le bekhona ukushaya nje i-stock out se-black label nje wonke umuntu abe nebhiya ye-black label lapha. But today manje ngicava lentwana le besemngcwabeni ye-time asifika la mfethu yo ayibona ukuthi imali inesono and nabathi imali yamjinja umuntu abasho ukuthi imtshintsha ngento ezinhle kuphela. Nalezo sibhede manje lentwana le sekuye sicela ama-2 rand la endleleni yo le mali lezi azisekho umoshe imali ngamakhavela ongasewagcoki namhlanje busithengela ama-breakfast wama-spare every morning. You know, imali iyadlula nje ayifike wena ukwazi ukuthi imali ifike nase-reserve bank imali ayiblow
vele
bayenzela ukuthi idlule.
Yo manje nepondo yamkhaya vele uyidlela imali yakhe
manje bangiliphetha ngiyamkhaya mara ama-decisions ewakhe abantu yokuthi kanjani wena
uzingeni
yabona ukuthi inyuku idla kanjani if ufile ukuthi wena uphethe inyuku manje ufuna ukuthenga ibhodlela bagaya 1000 ufuna ukuthenga ibhodlela le-950 wena
soliphuza thi
asizojoyina namajida ilife izoba grand mara just know ukuthi mayiqeda ifana nomncwabo right there. Umncwabo akusumncwabo until abantu bahamba yabona basiqeda ukushonelwa nanani wonke umuntu uzedladleni kuba mnandi senza amakhekhe sincwabe sishaye 6 feet under yonke net entambama vanonke khani umncwaba ngempela uqala
because manje so you are
yeah manje ireality yavela ukuthi ubani ozokuvakashela ubani okucheckayo you know ula izinto zidala khona so ifana nenyuku le we
kulazo poster khona fake friend.
Yeah, that's why I blew it. Ucheck ukuthi amajita akhala kanjani mayizivayile lenyuku akhala blind bese bonke labantu baba bafita ngenyuku bakude nabo abasasondeli la eduze yabo power imali
and imali emayingena ukabona ujukela abangani bakho uhamba nalabo abanye
now uwe futhi obajikela kakhulu so uthola ezinye ufuna ilevel yakho
ezama ngemoto ezifana
ezamagushi abone esipush transit futhi sofuna leyo level leyo uyafitha in hayi ukuthi abangani bakho you trying to fit yourself in to your lifestyle yakho mayiphela lenyuku le bona khumbula ukuthi it's something ebayisustain so bayijwayele wena that's why imali easy come easy go
bashilo
imali ongayisipanelanga akwazi ukuthi ilast or uyisebenzise kahle most of the time.
Ivani,
Few people abasebenzisa imali like imali zama-rough lento lezi amajita bayaflop.
hey futhi like aslam
Ayaflop uhlangana noCherry namhlanje somthingela iPorsche.
hayi ngeke mina
Bese noCherry isibhayi senzayo.
ebala zidobe yo
Isibhayi. Bese mangalo umuntu akhona sekakuyela athi akasakufili.
yo ay khotman lam asijumpele kwenye question before kunyewa so sizobuya ku state theatre because khona abantu bafuna ukwenza ama event e state theatre abazayenziwa kanjani bazokuthola kanjani abantwana bafuna ukujoina leso ivala ngasho angitshela ne brand
Yeah.
asikhulume nge brand yazina sihlanganise once kusukuyile state theatre asikhulume nge brand ushadile nomntana ungakhohlwa
Yeah.
uyabhukiwa futhi ungakhohlwa
Yeah.
asikhulume nge brand ne family
Yeah.
asicale nge brand igama le brand yakho khambani
Igama le brand it's Ntlaks the Journey. So Ntlaks the Journey ubuyela from isibongo sami.
yeah
So kunabantu abaningi they think ukuthi uNtlaks uNhlanhla. Kunabantu abaningi bathi uNtlaks uNhlakanipho. Then uNtlaks coming from the surname Ntlatlane.
Ntatlani
Ntlatlane, that's my surname. So then I branded myself stage-wise as Ntlaks, shortened off the surname yami. Then my company name is Ntlaks Projects and Entertainment. So skijima ngayo lo Ntlaks lo. So now i-brand ukuze ngigcine ngiyenza. I look at myself ukuthi for abantu ukuthi bangirecognize I need to brand myself.
ewe
So it's branding yourself is not about taking mic, being on stage, sing. That's not enough brand wise.
yeah sure
So ngine clothing Ntlaks, you know. Mostly I push clothing Ntlaks. Besides logo kwamastika and all that, but I make sure that all over most of the places where I go, there is Ntlaks branding. So that's what I'm doing. It's part of the business for people to recognize the brand Ntlaks.
ne
Yeah.
otherwise business eva kahle eva grand
If I agree,
Yeah.
I was ba.
yeah ise
Sometimes you know, but you persist. Uyalwela ukuthi kumele isipane,
yeah ne
kumele isipane.
so
Into yakho kumele isipane. Uwepeli mi CEO ya, CEO ya lento le. Kumele isipane lento le.
ivari yabo so bafethu niselo Ntlaks ne brand ningakhohlwa ukusupport moya state theatre
Yeah.
ibrand Ntlaks
Yeah, sure.
ngama Adidas nama Nike awungeni yabo
Yeah.
so awusitshele ke ushadile tell
Yes,
us
sir.
family values we don't know mina angikashadi ngifuna ukushada
Yeah.
njengehotman lami ngishaya ngama family value la
Sure. So ukushada it's not a must for me. That's me. It's not a must. Phuma kuwe inhliziyo ukuthi you want to get married.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
And you need to understand ukuthi i-concept yomshado ukuthi uyashada yini. Ushada especially isibeka kamnandi kunabantu abacelebrate emshadweni abacelebrate i-wedding more than marriage.
ish angilahla
Kunabantu emshadweni eminingi abacelebrate i-wedding more than a marriage. That is why
Whoa.
the wedding celebration becomes a success. But now the post-production, which is the marriage itself,
hey zakhala
ufila ngathi ungabele uyojola kuqala. And I don't know ukuthi biyaphendula ukuthi manijola kumnandi maniseqala ukushada ziyakhala. Unalento nje. But mina when I'm sitting nje in my own space, ngifila ukuthi abadala bethu somewhere somehow kunezinto ezinye base exist dala. But now in our generation as I exist, so they need to rectify that. You know, for instance, into ukuthi indoda kumele ivuke iyosebenza kukuphi la amadoda what this century ebabayenzele imali extra. If umuntu esifazane uyafana namna emakahamba yosebenza, we help each other sincengani siyancengisana.
yeah kusemhlabeni kaJesu
Yeah, akusafani like yabona kudala bokugrema isinkwa bokuyi5 rand dala or maybe 1 rand. Manje isinkwa malini and how much you spend just for bread in a month to make sure that your family survives. And I don't promote ukuthi how much the money sibe lazy sithi abafazi kumele support. I'm not pushing that. What I'm saying is that all of us let's find means to make life a better life and life easy. You know, because how much does the sustain some drugs because of you want your family ukuthi ihlale six bedroom house and all that. Where else unayo 100 rand oyithola a day which can actually sustain you for a better living, you understand? So I think marriage is good, but we need to just to fix, even in my counseling, they need to fix so which now in marriage is a fun analysis card when one was able to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Dala baba bethu they could I won, but I couldn't survive this family abantu abayi 15. Thola khona imali nje encane so, but now you cannot do that. Manje mawuhola i5,000 iphelela ku petrol, the transport. Mara kudala 8,000 sustain inyanga yonke ne-family yakho.
Ivale.
You understand? So those are the realities that we need to actually come back ukuthi izinto zisafana kudala, things are expensive now.
Sure.
You know, itayela nje le moto, imoto mayishaya nje endleleni, that's another expense unnecessary. But awukwazi ukuhamba if you change lelo tire. You understand? So I think those are things that we need to actually work on. Nabazali bethu basisize, nabokhokho bethu basisize ukuthi okay, bantwana bamanje impilo senjalo. And unfortunately now we are living in a space where there's what we call slay queens. Slay queens, they don't pop out. They want yangena kuphela ama slay queens.
Yeah.
You know, ababelieve ukuthi bafika ama slay queens avukayo eSpana bafethu.
Ama slay queens, yeah.
That's why abafazi bafew manje.
Ama cherry mane.
Yeah, abafazi bafew. Ama cherry
amane.
Uhamba akukho la ungekuswela icherry.
Ama cherry mane. Kodwa cherry nomfazi asifani.
Yeah, so nenye into is to just find, unfortunately I don't know how you can find the right partner. But is to find somebody who can understand you, understand your dream, understand your vision. That is why I feel ukuthi mawuthola umuntu ujahela ukuthi sofuna ukumshada, because of umuntu uyachinja. Umuntu uyachinja, and kunabantu abachaza ukuthi like manje umuntu angachaza ukuthi you are running this beautiful production here. Ukuthandela production akathandi wena. Ashi production here ekufaka ezintweni.
Yeah.
So ukuthandela the fame and the celebrity lifestyle onayo. It has nothing to do with the feeling, it has nothing to do with uthando, it has nothing to do with future, it has nothing to do with sustaining your life even to be a better life.
Yeah.
You know, so I believe it's more about understanding each other. I think that's how you can find a better partner. And every day you strive to do better.
Yeah.
Do better, and it doesn't mean ukuthi angeke ngixabane, angeke kube nama-potholes, kuzoba nama-potholes. Somewhere kuzoba nzima ufeel ngathi fuck this thing ayisipani. You understand? But anyway, if you know and you believe in one another, life goes on.
Yeah, but aluta continue.
Yes sir. Yes
So
sir. And kunabantwana involved, angisho.
Yeah.
Kunabantwana involved. So this one maybe I can just give it to Amachita. Ukuthi just whatever that happens between you and your partner, as long as kunabantwana involved, make sure that you take care of those kids. Take care of, love those kids. Make them not to feel whatever that you are going through in your partner.
Yeah.
Make sure that they feel the love more than anything else.
Ne khod malam eish. So manje bas early kancane. Yeah. So kunomunye ne khod manele ke leza la yazi lona lathini.
Yeah.
Besikhuluma vele convention ukuthi umfazi mela yenze yena athi never umfazi acala kholo kufana nawe. Uzokutshela ukuthi nawe hamba washa izitsha or wena hamba uyenzani.
But there mhlawumbe right based on the experience yakhe. Because the experience account.
But baba nenkani.
But mina I would say some women kunabafazi abangamind to take care of ifamily yabo indoda engasebenzi. They just don't mind.
Sure.
To take care of ifamily. But kunalabo abafila ukuthi nabasebanenyuko, they feel ukuthi a man is less important. And much as abafazi bathanda ukuthi ngiyazi ukuthi leyabaningi we can debate the whole day. Much as abafazi will always tell you ukuthi sikubambela umntwana for 9 months, but who brought that seed into 9 months?
Sure.
Isidi vela kuyo imbewu wophethe imbewu.
Ayimemphethe
So
imbewu.
without imbewu la 9 months ayibi khona.
Yeah.
Much as ipain bayizwa abantu besifazana, they're going through pains when bakhulelwe and all that. And they go through, our emotions are different. You understand?
Yeah.
That's where again our elders, they must come back and teach us how to take care of umuntu wesifazane.
Yeah.
Not only one way, taking care of umuntu wesifazane. They need to come again and teach bona abantu besifazane how to take care of indoda. The issue of loving and submitting. My abafazi bethu manje they want to love, they want us to submit. IBhayibheli lithi I think for the first time you mentioned IBhayibheli, ne?
Yeah.
Lithi a man needs a helper. There's a purpose why they said a man needs a helper, because of we are weak naturally so. But if person is weak, Baba not a woman needs a help. But manje siphila emhlabeni no different. You are forced to aswashela impahla sonke. Angazi ba it's not compulsory ukuthi akusumthetho ukuthi umfazi kumele awashe, kumele apheke, akusumthetho. Into esikhule nje siyazi ukuthi abantu besifazane yibe ba specialize ngokupheka, and siyabancoma nabapheka kamnandi. Abantu, but it doesn't mean ukuthi nathi so samajita manje kumele singamsizi
Sipheke
la.
Ngolishaya nampo.
Yeah, it's just sometimes you umshayela imili yakhe bafika nje abegrand. You understand njalo? So I think we need to go back to basic, which are my roots, we get izeluleko as right and beautiful, good teachings.
Ne khona lami yazini manje ngicela ungishaya ngani manje ungishaya ngani manje ungifundisile
Sharp as a
family values
Sharp as a
iyaqala.
Sharp as a
So what's next?
I'm working on my live DVD recording this year with a new choir that I've started, or we started, called Christian Progressive Mass Choir. So this year, October, every October I celebrate my birthday, either doing a show, doing a concert, or giving to the poor, whatever. I always find something just to say thank you. You know, so October is my birthday, and I'm recording my live DVD this year with that same choir, and it will be a 3-night thing. So the first night is going to be strictly gospel, second night is going to be kofifi, and the last night is going to be all white. So I'll be calling all my friends who are in the industry to come and be part of this great experience. Ngoba ngasikudala sengihlolela ku 40, so ngiyenza sure ukuthi at least before 40 ngiqede konke okungapha on the other side.
Hayi nathi sotholakala endaweni yakho.
Ngajabula kakhulu bafethu, ngajabula
siyoza
kakhulu.
ngakho.
Senamajensi wonke vele siyenze lento le vele.
Yeah.
Shamachita nje outdoor podcast.
Hayi say all.
Sure. Asiyenza
Thoba
lento.
ngebirthday yakho yabo.
Siyenza lento.
So awungitshele before ngiyevala because
Yeah.
akwesikhathi sisishayela.
Sure.
Angibambe kancane. Ukuze nami ngishaya ishow lapha e-State Theatre kwala ma theatre mele
Yeah.
ngenzeni?
It goes back again to paperwork.
Paperwork.
You find information which is you get the email.
Yeah.
There's a guy who deals with the facility as a state theater. You send that guy an email, I want to do a show, and this is the concept of the show, and then venue because there's like 6 venues. Is that a different number of people or audience? So after doing that, obviously they're going to respond to you if the space is available, if the date is available, then they give you the platform. One thing that I know normally, they don't want to do one in the same show. We can take one on the same show song, you know.
Yeah.
They find space, the theme it does work.
Sure.
I'm doing this heritage, this is what I want to showcase and all that. Then, but state theater is a beautiful place, that I must say.
Yeah.
As long as you push yourself as well now, let hammer concept, then you get opportunities. Yes.
Okay, khona lama yabona. Bookings ke ngivale show yami. Ke sizohlangana e-State Theatre October. Ne, bookings fast.
Thank you so much for having me here. This is your boy Ntlaks. Please follow me on my Facebook, Ntlaks, Instagram at Ntlaks, TikTok Ntlaks. Bookings 076 478 076 478 Thank you so much.
Manje so ebafethu okuningi senza inbox ke ngitshela ngoNtlaks ne. Yeah,
That's
but
all.
then ngegama KATLEGO NTARIYANA aka Mr. Soweto Kafela Matseba aka Mr. Cool himself. Thanks for watching Kota and Chill. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comment below. Umbuzo Ntlaks uzakuphendula lapha kuma comment ne. Mara siyabonga ukuthi uzile.
Thank you so much.
To the world bafethu. Asihlangane ku Vodacom my news. Peace out.